Guys, the number one question I get right now is, how is real estate a hedge against inflation? How does this work? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. So let's just break this down. I'm gonna share a few things that I know, a few things that I don't know, and then some of the open questions that we have around this. So the number one thing that I do know is inflation seems to be getting worse, not better. Okay, now the second thing I know is rent rates and home prices are tied to the inflation number. So if the general narrative is that inflation is getting worse, not better, then what's gonna happen to rents? It's getting worse, not better. What's gonna happen to home prices? They're getting worse, not better. Now, if I just look at the evidence, let's take a look at home prices in January of 2022. They bounced really high. Then we look at February. What happened? Again, it bounced even higher. What's currently happening in March? It's getting even higher. Okay, so what else do we know about prices? Prices in relationship to buyer demand and inventory. Well, we have a limited amount of buyers coming into the market with unlimited amounts of capital. We have literally nothing for sale for more than a few days, and there's not enough new builds to build. There's not enough resale home supply to even satisfy the demand of the buyers. And all of the inflation numbers are skyrocketing. So the question is, what are you going to do? So why don't you just buy a house for said price, and in 3 months, you can sell it and make a profit if you're really freaked out about it. Because if you bought a house in December and you sold it, this next month, you probably would have increased your return on investment by 25, 30%. I mean, that's crazy. So we know that's true now. What's gonna happen after that? I don't know. But what I do know is if you fix in a 30-year rate at say 4%, regardless of what happens with inflation, at least you know what your monthly costs are. We don't know what the next black swan event is, but at least you know what your monthly costs are. So if you can live in this house for a long period of time and you can afford your monthly payment, who cares? If one of my friends out there can please explain to me why buyers will not buy, why there will be less buyers in the market who have less money, who have less desire to purchase a home, I'm all ears. If you can explain to me why you project that there's going to be more homes for sale for some weird reason and more access to inventory, I would love to hear it. But this is where we are from my perspective.